Hi guys, it's Arnie here, long time no see, and I have a very stacked war, alliance war for you. It's mid-season war. I haven't uploaded all the wars, I have a lot of videos to upload, but I really don't have time. But this war is special war. I think this was my best war I've ever done for a very long time. I'm taking PF 1, then I'm going to take PF 5, also it's going to be Apocalypse on that Kinetic transfer node, and also some all the mini bosses on the left side, and there was an Apocalypse again Think rank 3 boss fight. It was an amazing fight, but I won't spoil you what will happen to me, so let's enjoy this war. I'm starting first one, and this when opponent have region, they become unblockable. So it's basically a Doom fight. I'll do mistakes here. Again, it's like a warm-up fight. I thought going with Apocalypse for this fight, but I decided Doom is much safer option because I have no issues to evade her special, especially special 1, but something odd is going to happen here during this fight. So the fight's still under my control. I'm trying to keep her below 2 bar of powers. Also this way I'm triggering my SP1s. And here I tried to evade, but it just didn't record it, the dash back, and this was like, what? And just pay attention. All I'm seeing here, I know I won't die this fight, but all I'm seeing here, it's potions, it's glory points. They just went to garbage, and it's a rank 3 champion, so basically 3 or 4 potions, a lot of them. But anyway, we're moving on to next one, and this is a masochism node, and this is also a Sabretooth with a lot of regen, but Apocalypse is amazing for this node because opponents cannot shrug off debuffs. And parry it's a debuff, so just pay attention what will happen. Also, great thing about Apocalypse, when you have fight mutants, he automatically gain, I think, 2 of his persistent charges, so his specials will be just super powerful. What I'm trying to do here is basically do SP1 to put weakness and poison to reduce his regen, and then also SP2 to apply even more debuffs, and this fight basically under my control. It's a very easy fight with Apocalypse. I'm sure if you're using different champions it might be trickier, maybe even Warlock, then you need to intercept a lot or take some block damage, but with Apocalypse it's just like a safe bet. It's like, just pay attention, I'm trying to bait this SP1, do some hits, and then SP2, and because I have 3 charges I apply all the debuffs on him, and just pay attention to this extra damage that Apocalypse is doing. Oh my god, this is beyond amazing. I'm just looking at him and he's melting. Although I thought the debuffs will reduce his regen drastically, but I'm not sure this is the case, and I'm running 2 points in despair. But very easy fight. So next one, I talked a lot with my alliance mate because I never took this fight when Apocalypse was on it, and this is a Kinetic something node, and this node, even if you parry them, they can just instantly gain bar of power, and this is Apocalypse, and this one I'm boosting pretty big, and even using Vulnerability boost. We're almost here, I think 4 wars left till the end of the season, 5 wars, I don't remember exactly. My strategy here is try to push Apocalypse to SP2, it's less damage than SP1, and I can just evade the last part. And here I'm like, okay, let's parry and use this to my advantage, and this is what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to use this node to my advantage to push Apocalypse to SP2. And I forgot also this Footloose node, it's evading, unstoppable, but good thing about Apocalypse special, especially special 2, it's such a long special, so this node basically irrelevant. But pay attention what happened here. I blocked, he almost reached to 3 bars of power. It was like, oh my goodness. It was really insane here, but the fight is under my control. I have infections on him, and I'm just degenerating him, but I'm still trying to keep him at 2 bar of powers here. This is a key, I think, for this specific fight. These 2 bars are really critical and crucial here. So I'm blocking those hits. I really don't want to evade and to have debuffs on me, and just taking it easy. So at this point I'm like, nice, this fight is really under my control here. He degening, he armor break, he has infections on him, he losing power just drastically here. He trigger SP1, I tried to block the parry first part, block and evade, but I probably mistimed it, but it's not so substantial damage here. And I need Warlock especially for this fight. I think this is the only fight that I'm going to use Warlock, so yeah. He had 26% here, and I'm having fun here, but also deep down inside I know that one mistake can just make this fight, I can lose the advantage and just die here. I'm also dashing back a lot when he has 1 bar of power. Usually this push him just to dash in and not trigger special. Here this dude like, nah, I'll throw a special at you. And I'm like, come on dude, 1%, die already. So he died. Very fun fight. And here, this is going to be a very boring one. So this is Aegis intercept one, and this is Rhino. I was thinking to go with Doom, but I'm like, let's go with Apocalypse. I will speed this just double of time because you can't intercept Rhino with those champions. I think Ghost is the only one, but even Ghost seems to be a very perfect time. So Rhino goes unstoppable. Maybe if you bring in champions that can negate unstoppable, maybe then. So what I'm trying to do here is basically to apply all the debuffs with Apocalypse, SP1, SP2, and to do the damage from the debuffs. It's like fighting a Realm of Legends Rhino, because also Apocalypse is extra large opponent. For Rhino to go unblockable, sorry, when he dashing you, just a low chance. What I also did here, I have all the debuffs, SP3. SP3 will leave all the debuffs and increase potency by 100%. So my concussion is like, I think 75%, 70%, poison and weakness. As you can see here, he's sticking. It's not a lot, it's just 300 and something, but because of the Aegis intercept node. But it's working, and you see it's slowly and surely losing his health. I'm taking him in the corner, just preventing him even to dash in at me. And the most damage that I'm doing is basically from those extra energy damage or extra damage that I'm doing here. Also with 4 charges I can hit block and the light attack will just stun them, so it's also very easy just to find an opening on fights where you can stun the opponent. Oh, after almost 200 hits he's down. I thought I will time out honestly on this fight, but yep, he's going down. We're moving on to next one, and this of course I'm going to use Doom. I'm boosted for all those fights, and a tip for you if you're forgetting, because sometimes I'm forgetting, before you boost, heal the champions that you are going to use for the fights. As you can see here, I healed my Doom before I boosted. This way the boosts will have bigger effect rather than boost and then try to heal, because everything is percentage based. So if you do these mistakes like me, just try to learn from me and try to prevent them. It's also a pretty easy fight with Doom here. I made a mistake. I thought he had a shock at him, but he wasn't. So I have my Fury on and I tried as fast as I can to reach my SP3. I'm really used to this fight. It's not really a special fight or something, just, I don't know. It's a 6-star, I'm not sure it's a rank 3, I haven't checked, I just went for this fight without even checking, so I'm not really worried about. I need to intercept him one more time, and I'm thinking, should I even do intercept? Maybe I should just try to reach for another SP3, and yep. So we're going in with another SP3 here. Come on, Doom. So 27%, and I must say Kabam did a good job at increasing those timers, because if it was like 3-minute fights, some of those fights you probably would time out on them. So here I'm just like, let's go, let's do some damage. I know it's into intercept, but again I'm just not worried at all here. It's 11%. I'm just doing so much damage even with the damage reduction, so it doesn't really matter. And we're moving on to the next one. Yes, it's a very stacked war, so if you're enjoying this war, click like, share, subscribe if you wish. It won't cost you any money. So we're moving on to Mole Man, and this is also something double determination. I don't remember the name of the node, but for each debuff he gained more attack and more power, but honestly I don't care. I intercepted him just before my special, and just pay attention, with one special he lost so much health, and honestly this is good for me because I do want him to push him to SP2 rather than SP1. Because I don't know, I can evade both, but sometimes I'm forgetting also that if he blocks and have this green something mass on him, he will go unstoppable, so you need to be careful. Another beautiful intercept. I lost my debuff, so I went with SP1, and just pay attention to the damage. Man, Apocalypse, he is such an amazing Alliance War beast. I'm not sure many is using him in Alliance War attack, but man, he's insane for Alliance War attack. And if you have at least one mutant to fight, he will just start super powerful, but if you bring Cable, he will have 4 charges immediately, so it's just like super powerful here. I'm like, come on, trigger a special, be a nice boy, be a nice boy. Well, if you want trigger a special, I will regen meanwhile, why not? Such an insane regeneration here, and I did hear the mistake, I forgot about this monster mass, but man, never mind, it's just another potion and he's down. So those fights was like, man, I'm on fire today, I never played so good. But I have few more fights here, and yes, sorry for the long war, but I hope, if you're still here with me, so I'll probably enjoy this war. So this is a Fury Emma here, it's Aggression Fury, not Aggression Fury, I don't remember, but if you do like more than 2.5% damage, they gain Fury. After 5 Furies they become unblockable. So Doom is a very good option for this fight, and I'm not trying to play just smart here. Basically what I'm trying to do here is bait specials, push her to SP1, and here again the same thing that happened for me at the beginning of the war happened here. I tried to dash in this case, not dash back, the swipe right, but nothing happened. He just stood there and took the special, and very odd, but I have nothing to say. Basically healed back all the damage that it did. I waited for my special here, and I know it won't do much damage, but I'm trying just to get back to the rotation, to SP1s. I know I can do SP3 against her, because she will went to Diamond Mode, she won't be stunned after SP3, and she will have her SP3. I already did this mistake, I think, few wars ago, maybe in the previous season, I don't remember, but I did this mistake already, and I learned from that. So it's a little bit slow fight, so I'm trying to intercept here, trying to do my best here. So now she can take damage, and this is my time to do a lot of damage, because while she has more power than you are, she stays in her telepathic mode, and she needs to be above 1 bar of power, of course. So here, a little bit long, I must say. But yeah, you see, it's not a really special fight, and the reason I'm using Doom for this fight is basically if somehow I will do more damage, I can nullify the Fury with my SP1, so yeah. Very safe gameplay here. I don't wanna die. This war, we faced really strong alliance. They barely died and they won this war, but this is, I think, one of the few wars that I really enjoyed, and I'll share with you the story with the Apocalypse against Things fight. So we reached this point that we need to fight boss, and we already knew that we're going to lose this war, so I asked my officers, come on guys, can I try Apocalypse against boss? They're like, no, we still need the points, Apocalypse won't work. So we waited for someone, he was very busy on his work and meetings, so I asked again, come on guys, give me a chance. So they're like, okay, go and fight the rank 3 thing. So I started that fight, and the reason I'm telling you this and not showing the video, after I completed that fight and I saw a thing, and I share with you how, I got this message from my iPhone that there is not enough storage and recording failed. And honestly, I wanted to cry at this point. I know it's a game, but it felt so sad. I think I'm the only one who probably tried Apocalypse against Thing rank 3 boss and solo it. And I had like another minute and a half left till the end of the fight. So it made me really sad. But what I did during this fight, so I did the basic rotation. First SP1. The great thing about Apocalypse is heavy supply bleed, and because thing immune to bleed, you just remove rock stacks, and you can gain an easy access to a heavy intercept, because you can intercept things heavy with an ease without any issues. So I did my SP1, applied those debuffs, and then I did my SP2. Applied this concussion. It's 35%, so it's not a lot of damage, it's not a lot of reduction, but still reduce some rocks combined with heavies. He was always below 12 or 10. Then I reached my SP3 to keep all this debuff and increase the potency. At this point, he barely got the rock stacks. I got 70% chance of reduction, and also he barely got rock stacks mixed with with heavies. He barely got those. So it became just a regular fight. I spammed special 1s and special 2s until he died. And I didn't even boost it for that fight. I just went regular Apocalypse without any boosts, and this was beyond amazing. I hope during this season I'll have a chance to fight Thing Boss again and to prove you guys that I can solo him. At the end of this video you will see a screenshot of me just taking the full bonus, also just a short video that I recorded after the victory, and man, this was like such a sad occasion. I learned my lesson. I just removing videos, old pictures, because before recording fights, and you can see here, because all those fights took time and there were very long fights like rank 3 Tiger here. It took almost all my space, and those fights I just did one after another. And yeah. So this was a very bad, I don't know, it's a bad placement for her. She's very easy here. It's very easy to evade her SP1s. You just basically rotate between your heavies, special 1 and special 2. So I will leave you with the last fight here, and this is like 50% power gain or even more. Hyperion, and with Doom it's so easy. You basically steal this power gain, spam SP3s, do the damage, and that's it. And at the end of this video you will see this screenshot of me getting all the points, and also you will see just I won the boss. So again, I hope I will have opportunity to fight Thing Boss again with Apocalypse during this season, and I'm sure I will clean the space and will upload the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click like, share, subscribe, and see you soon on my next video.